it was during that time that I think I had to remind myself, like, why did you start doing this in the first place? Right? Because I started 8 years ago. For anyone to keep up any activity for 8 years, that's a long time.
That's a big investment.
Yeah, it's a big investment of your time. And I asked myself, why am I doing this now? Why did I do it then? And I reminded myself that it used to be fun, and it used to make me feel good about myself. And it used to be an outlet for me to improve myself. And I recognized that in that period, I had lost all of those motivations. And I thought, how on earth could it have gone so wrong? Because I thought that I tried to invest myself in all the best ways. I think that what kept me in it was actually some of my peers and some of the people who had believed in me and who had seen me from the beginning. You know, particularly some old friends that had known me as a white belt, who were now black belts themselves, had reached out and empathized with the situation that I was in, and they had said, "Don't let this break you. You know, like you're almost to black belt." And back in 2008, 2009, there really were not a lot of female black belts in North America, let alone the world. There were a handful in Brazil. Maybe some of them were starting to come to the US, but it really was not common. It's still not common. But you could say that I'm going to say 50 to 60% of practitioners today have probably met or seen a female black belt. But at the time, there was none. And so a lot of them had said, like, listen, we know that it's really hard for you right now, but hang in there. You're almost to the finish line, and it'll get better. Once you get your black belt, you can kind of distance yourself from this, and you'll be able to kind of create your own space, and it'll get better, and you'll be able to do the things that you love again. I think ultimately it comes down to the fact that I am a fighter. Whether I was conscious of it at the time or not, I am a fighter. So I don't like to quit. I don't like to leave in the middle of the fight. I want to see it through. And so I suppose, reflecting on that moment, that I don't want to if I'm gonna leave, I'm gonna leave on my own terms. I wasn't gonna be pushed out of it.